Welcome back to my channel. You understand English, but when you try to speak, your mind becomes blank. Let me show you why this happens and how to fix it. Your English understanding is strong. You just need to activate your speaking. And in this video, I will show you why this happens and 5 simple methods to fix it so you can start speaking confidently. Okay, method number 1. Speak what you see. One simple reason you can understand English but cannot speak is this. You are always listening to English, but you are not producing English in your daily life. To fix this, you need a very easy habit called speak what you see. This method is powerful because it teaches your brain to think in English using real life, not a textbook, not grammar rules, not memorized sentences. You don't need a partner. You don't need a teacher. You don't need perfect grammar. You only need your surroundings. Wherever you are right now, look around. There are objects, people, colors, movements, sounds. All these things can become simple English sentences. For example, I am sitting on my bed. The window is open. My phone is charging. I hear a car outside. The light is bright. These sentences are very easy, but they open the door to natural speaking. When you describe things around you, your brain does something very important. It stops depending on translation from your language. Instead, it begins to create English automatically. This is how your mind slowly shifts into English thinking mode. Another benefit is that this practice removes fear. Many learners feel shy or embarrassed when speaking in public. But with this method, you speak alone in a safe place with no pressure. You build confidence quietly, naturally, and without stress. Over time, your mouth becomes comfortable with English sounds. Your fluency becomes smoother. Your hesitation becomes weaker. Your confidence becomes stronger. To make this habit even more powerful, try speaking during different moments of your day. Speak when you wake up. Speak when you are walking. Speak when you are cooking. Speak when you are traveling. Speak before sleep. Even one simple sentence is enough. The goal is not perfect English. The goal is an active English brain, a brain that sees something and instantly creates English words for it. When you practice like this every day, even for a few minutes, you will notice something surprising. You start speaking faster, smoother, and without thinking too much. Your English becomes natural. This is the foundation of confident speaking, simple, practical, and anyone can do it. If you're a regular viewer, thank you so much for choosing this channel for English learning. And if you're new here, subscribe to this channel. This channel is made just for you. Okay, next method. Method number 2, shadowing practice. Shadowing is one of the best ways to improve your English speaking even if you don't have anyone to practice with. It is simple, it is powerful, and you can do it anywhere. Shadowing means you listen to someone speaking English and then you copy them exactly like an echo. Think of it like this. When a child learns to speak, they copy their parents. They don't study grammar. They don't memorize vocabulary lists. They simply listen and repeat. That's why they speak naturally. Shadowing gives you the same natural learning style. To start, choose any English audio or video you like. It can be a YouTube video, a short speech, a podcast, even a movie scene. Play just 5 or 10 seconds, then pause. Now, repeat exactly what the speaker said. Try to match their voice, their speed, their emotion, their rhythm. Don't worry, if your accent is different, that doesn't matter. The goal is to train your mouth and brain. At first, you may feel slow, you may make mistakes, you may forget words. This is completely normal. Shadowing is an exercise, and like any exercise, you become stronger over time. As you keep doing it, something interesting happens. Your tongue becomes more flexible, your pronunciation becomes clearer, your words come out more smoothly, and your confidence starts growing. What makes shadowing so effective is that it forces your brain to think fast. You cannot pause and translate. You cannot stop and worry. You have to speak immediately. This removes hesitation. Shadowing also teaches you the music of English, the rise and fall of sentences, the natural flow, the pauses, the energy. This is the part of English that grammar books can never teach. Even 5 minutes of shadowing per day can change your speaking level. You can do it while walking, while sitting, while cooking, while getting ready. You don't need extra time. Just use the small moments you already have. And the best part is, you don't feel like you are studying. It feels like you are talking along with someone. It feels natural. It feels fun. If you keep doing this daily, you will notice that your speaking becomes faster, your sentences feel more automatic, and your confidence grows without you even realizing it. Shadowing is like training your brain and mouth together, and this combination creates real fluency. Okay, next method. Method number 3, break the fear loop. One of the biggest reasons you can understand English but cannot speak is fear, not fear of English, but fear of people. Fear of being wrong, fear of being judged, fear of making mistakes. This fear creates what I call a fear loop. You want to speak, but you are scared to make a mistake. So you stay silent. Because you stay silent, you never practice. Because you never practice, your speaking becomes weak. And because your speaking feels weak, your fear becomes stronger. This loop repeats again and again, and you start believing, maybe I am not good at English. Maybe speaking is not for me. Maybe I should stay quiet. But the truth is the opposite. You understand English. That means you are already ahead. Your brain knows English. Your ears understand English. Your mind is ready. Only your confidence needs training. And confidence grows only when you break the fear loop. The first step is understanding something very simple. Mistakes are normal. Everyone makes them, even native English speakers. We all learn any language by making mistakes. Children make hundreds of mistakes every day, yet they still become fluent. Why? Because they are not scared. They don't care. They just speak. But adults think too much. They worry too much. Will they laugh at me? Will I sound stupid? What if my grammar is wrong? These thoughts stop your tongue, not your English level, your thoughts. To break this fear, tell yourself one small sentence every day. I allow myself to make mistakes. Say it before speaking. Say it while practicing. Say it when you feel nervous. The moment you give yourself permission to make mistakes, your brain relaxes. Your mouth moves freely. Your words flow naturally. Another powerful thing you can do is speak when you are alone in your room, in front of a mirror, or while walking. When there is no one to judge you, you speak more. And the more you speak, the more your fear disappears. Think of fear like darkness. When you bring light, darkness goes away. When you bring practice, fear goes away. Slowly, you will notice something beautiful. Your mind stops doubting, your voice stops shaking, your sentences start coming out faster, your confidence rises. This is how the fear loop breaks not in one day, but slowly, gently, with small, brave moments. Remember, fear cannot stop you if you stop listening to it. Speak even if you make mistakes. Speak even if you feel shy. Speak even if your voice shakes a little, because every time you speak even one sentence, you win, you grow, you become stronger. Fluency is not about perfect English. Fluency is about brave English. Okay, next method. Method number 4, micro speaking sessions. Most learners think they must practice English for 1 full hour to improve. They imagine sitting with a book, studying grammar, forcing themselves to speak long sentences. But this is not how real fluency grows. Real fluency grows in small moments, not big moments. It grows in tiny pieces, a few minutes here, a few minutes there. This is why micro speaking sessions are so powerful. Micro speaking sessions are short, but very effective. They are small speaking moments that fit naturally into your day. You don't need extra time, and you don't need a plan. You only need your voice. Think about your daily routine. When you wake up, you brush your teeth, make tea, check your phone. When you leave home, you walk, sit, wait, travel. These moments are empty. Your mind is free. And that is the best time to practice English. Instead of waiting for study time, you turn these normal moments into English moments. For example, while brushing your teeth, say one sentence about your day. I will go to work today. I want to learn something new. I feel good this morning. When you are walking, add 2 more sentences. The weather feels calm. I am walking slowly. I see people on the road. When you are cooking or making tea, speak again. The water is boiling. I am cutting vegetables. I am making tea for myself. These small sentences may look simple, but they give your brain constant English activation. And this constant activation is more powerful than one long session. Think of it like exercising. If you exercise for 2 hours once a week, you don't see big results. But if you do 5 minutes of exercise every day, your body changes faster. The small daily effort wins. In the same way, micro speaking sessions train your speaking muscles every few hours. Your brain stays connected to English throughout the day. Your tongue becomes flexible. Your voice becomes comfortable. Your hesitation becomes smaller. Your speaking becomes faster without thinking. Another beautiful thing about this method is that it removes pressure. You don't need to speak perfectly. You don't need to give long answers. You don't need to impress anyone. You are just practicing for a few seconds, and that feels easy. With micro sessions, your mind learns that speaking English is normal. It becomes part of your routine, like eating or walking. This removes stress and makes English feel natural, not scary. Slowly, you will notice a change. Sentences will come faster. Thoughts will translate naturally. Your mind will stay in English mode often. You will feel relaxed while speaking. Small practice done many times becomes big progress. This is the secret of micro speaking sessions, short moments, small sentences, but powerful results. Okay, next last method. Method number 5, the 3-word technique. One big mistake many learners make is trying to speak long, perfect, beautiful English sentences right from the beginning. They want to speak like native speakers. They want stylish English. They want advanced vocabulary. But In real life, when they try to speak, their mind freezes, their thoughts break, their tongue stops, and nothing comes out. This happens because your brain becomes overloaded, too much pressure, too much thinking, too much expectation. That's why the 3-word technique is so powerful. It removes pressure, it removes confusion, it removes overthinking. The 3-word technique means speak using only 3 simple words. Just 3. Like this: I want coffee. You help me. He is sleeping. They are coming. I feel tired. These sentences are short, but they have everything you need: a subject, a verb, and a simple idea. The goal is not to speak perfect English. The goal is to get your brain used to speaking without stopping. When you use only 3 words, your mind relaxes. It doesn't have to think too much. It doesn't have to translate. It doesn't have to plan long sentences. It just speaks. And this just speak moment is the secret to fluency. Imagine you are learning to drive. You don't start with high speed, you start slowly. You learn to turn the car. You learn to move straight. You learn the basics. Then you increase speed. Speaking English is the same. 3-word sentences are like learning to move the car slowly. Once you feel comfortable, your brain will automatically start making longer sentences without effort. For example, you start with, I want coffee. Then your brain may add a little more. I want coffee now. I want hot coffee now. Or you start with, he is sleeping. Then it grows. He is sleeping inside. He is sleeping inside the room. He is sleeping inside the room because he is tired. See how a simple 3-word sentence grows naturally into a longer one? This is the magic of the technique. Small beginnings create big progress. Another amazing benefit is that this method reduces hesitation. Many learners hesitate because they feel they must speak long sentences. But with 3-word sentences, hesitation disappears. You can speak immediately without pressure. You can use this method in any situation when someone asks you a question, when you are thinking, when you are practicing alone, when you are writing, when you are tired, when your mind freezes. Just start with 3 words. Any 3 words. This technique builds speed, clarity, and confidence, the 3 strongest pillars of speaking. And slowly, something amazing happens. Your 3-word sentences become 5-word sentences, then 7 words, then 10 words. And one day you realize you are speaking long, smooth sentences without thinking. Fluency doesn't come all at once. Fluency grows from small steps, simple steps, 3-word steps. This technique teaches you the most important rule in speaking. Start small, but start speaking. If you speak even 3 words, you are moving forward. You are growing. You are becoming a better English speaker than yesterday. And that is real progress. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.